So you want to learn chess? Well, you are here at the right place. This is International Master Sagar Shah and I'm going to take you through the journey of learning this beautiful game of chess. Chess is a very simple game. All that you need is a chessboard and 32 pieces. Now the board can be like this, it's just a mat, or the board can also be like this. Ooh, very heavy. It's a wooden board. But whatever be the chessboard, it is always the same in nature. How? It has 64 squares, as you can see here, 32 light colored squares and 32 dark colored squares. When you set up a chessboard, always remember that the bottom right square is a light colored square. So you will see that I'm sitting here, it's a light colored square. Someone is sitting on the other end, it will also be a bottom right square is a light colored square. Chess is a game between two players. So it's always between two. I will play against someone. On the chessboard, we have 8 ranks. So this is the first rank. The second rank, you can see the numbers here. Third rank, fourth rank, fifth rank, sixth rank, 7th rank and 8th rank. And we have 8 files that are the columns. So you have the A column, B, C file, D file, E file, F file, G file and H file. And there are also diagonals on the board and you can name them A1 to H8 diagonal, H1 to A8 diagonal and so on. So that's the chessboard. Now let's go to the pieces. First, we have the rooks. The rooks, or they are known as elephants. They come on the side of the board. If you look at the pieces, they look like towers, or you can say the leg of an elephant looks like this. So these are the rooks here. They come to the side of the board. There are 2 rooks for white and 2 rooks for black. Next to the rook are 2 very beautifully crafted pieces. They are the knights. They look like horses and they come next to the rooks. So white has 2 knights and so does black. Then next to them we have the bishops. They are also known as the camels, but we call them the bishops. A bishop here and a bishop here, and the same way black also has 2 bishops that come here. Now there are 2 squares still left here. What pieces would come on those squares? Well, we have king and queen. Which piece would come on which square? In order to remember it, remember that white queen comes on white square and black queen goes on the black square. The king, white king comes here and the black king comes here. This is how the pieces are positioned, and then we have 8 pawns. These are also known as the soldiers, but we call them pawns. P-A-W-N-S. Some of the chess sets come with 2 extra queens. You will know why later, but for now, this is the chess set that you have on the board, and this is how the battlefield is. The white pieces take the 1st and the 2nd rank. The black pieces take the 7th and the 8th rank. The aim of this game is to checkmate or to kill your opponent's king. So if you are white, you have to kill the black king, checkmate him, and if you are black, your aim is to checkmate the white king. We will learn how the pieces will move in the next lesson, but first here's a small test for you. So your task now is to move all of the white pieces to their initial squares, starting from H1 to G1 to F1 to E1 in this order. So can you do that? Let's first start with the rook. Yes, the rook, you can bring it back here and that it comes on its initial square. What about the knight? The knight from here moves back to G1 and that's the correct move. Now it's time for the bishop. The bishop moves back this way and is back to its initial square. Remember, you can't bring this bishop because it's a dark squared bishop. It will go to the other square. Now it's time for the king. How does the king go? Yes, the king. And remember, the white queen on white square, so the king will take the dark square. Next up is the queen. Can you bring the queen back to its initial square? Yes, the queen goes back here. Next, the bishop. The bishop comes back this way. And next up is the knight. The knight comes back here. And finally, the rook. And how do you bring this rook back? Rook comes here. So without even knowing how the pieces move, you are able to bring back all your pieces in this manner, and the pawns will come right in front of them. There you have it, the white camp. And there you have the black camp. The board is set, the battlefield is ready. It's time to go for a war. Bye bye.